Hey guys, right now I'm in a market in Mexico City, but I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to Atlas VPN for sponsoring this video. Now that we're starting to travel again, it's time to think about how you can continue streaming your favorite shows from different countries and how to protect your digital footprint from anywhere in the world. Thankfully, there's a VPN for all that, Atlas VPN. Right now, Atlas VPN is running a huge discount. It means you can get a 3-year subscription for just $1.39 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You've probably heard people talk about VPNs, but may not know what a VPN is. A virtual private network makes all your internet traffic travel through an encrypted tunnel, protecting you from spying and public Wi-Fi dangers while hiding your IP address and your online activities. With Atlas VPN, you can expect to enjoy blazing internet speeds and unlimited protected devices, and free to access anything you want on the internet. And don't forget, Atlas VPN is currently running a huge discount. This is only available for a limited time, so click my special link in the description to get early access to their Black Friday deal with 86% off and 3 months for free. Now, on to the show. In Mexico City, how many chimichangas did you eat a week?
In the Mexico City, no, it's not make a chimichangas.
There's no chimichanga?
No.
Oh.
Mexican cuisine has had a profound influence on many of the foods Americans love to eat.
People in Texas, they go crazy for chili con queso.
But oftentimes, it's hard to know what's truly Mexican.
That's not Mexican?
Or what was created in the USA to suit the local American palate.
Whoa.
This fusion of flavors and cultures is often called Tex-Mex.
It's where Mexico and Texas meet.
A little bit of Texas.
If you see cheddar cheese, then you know that's Tex-Mex.
And a little bit of Mexico.
How do you have a quesadilla without cheese?
Today, I'm on a mission to discover what's Mexican.
We wouldn't see the bacon in Mexico?
What's Tex-Mex?
If I said Mexican-American, is that kind of the same as Tex-Mex?
And what was made up in a laboratory somewhere in Area 51?
What do you think of Taco Bell? Is that Tex-Mex?
Our journey has landed us in Houston at this small restaurant, a restaurant run by a mother-daughter team who grew up in Mexico, but who are now serving foods you would never find in Mexico.
Hola! Can you tell me a cool way to say hi in Spanish?
My guide into the world of Tex-Mex, Daniela GULMAR. She grew up in Mexico, but she's been living here in Houston for the last 16 years.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
¿Cómo están?
Very good.
Doing very good.
Meet the mother-daughter duo, Alicia and Maria Gonzalez.
My understanding is this restaurant belonged to someone else, and then you bought it, is that right?
Yes.
Did you change the name?
She added to it.
You added to it. Oh, I like that.
The original number is Chapultepec and the Lupita.
Are you Lupita?
Yes.
Ah. Today I'm on a mission to kind of learn more about Tex-Mex food. And so I want to know what makes food Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex is on the something different. In the Mexico City, the tamales is I eat tamales. Over here is tamales with cheese and sauce and meat and top. And the meat, there's a different season over here. And in Mexico, it's only salt and peppers.
Oh, in Mexico, you're just using salt and pepper to season?
And the meat.
For the meat.
For here is different chilies and soy sauce and garlic and season the meat for the more flavor.
Well, let's talk about cheese. In Mexico City, not so much cheese on everything?
No.
Are you a fan of cheese?
No, not too much.
Not so much? Oh no, but now you're serving cheese on everything. How do you cook and serve food if you don't necessarily like it?
The customer asks for the cheese, I put cheese. They know what I'm asking, no put.
Let's talk about what we're gonna be trying today, the chimichanga.
The chimichanga. It's what you get when you drop a burrito into a deep fryer.
In Mexico City, how many chimichangas did you eat a week?
As with a lot of Tex-Mex, the origins of this dish are disputed.
And the Mexico City, no, it's not make it chimichangas.
There's no chimichanga?
No.
Oh.
Hosts say this dish comes from Tucson, where a restaurateur, Monica Flynn, accidentally dropped a burrito into a fryer and yelled out, "Chimichanga," a Spanish curse word equivalent to,
So this is a Tex-Mex thing?
Tex-Mex.
Here it starts with beef slices, seared on the flat top. That's moved to the tortilla. Add beans, a mixture of yellow and white cheese. Fold it into a pocket, secure it with toothpicks, and drop it, letting the oil do the work. It's served with shredded lettuce, tomato, rice, and beans, and topped with a thick cheese sauce, or queso, and pico de gallo.
This is officially our meal one. Right here, Mexican Coke. Different from Colombian Coke, but still pretty refreshing. Cheers.
So good. It's better from this glass bottle, right? Than when you get it in a can.
I think that's all the difference is a glass bottle. Right here, the chimichanga, and then there's rice, there's refried beans on the side. I'm just gonna try a straight chimichanga. I'm gonna put beans on later. Let's go for it. Cheers.
It's good.
They make a very good version of this. So I've had it before where it's fried and it's just too much crispy, crunchy, over fried tortilla.
Yeah, this is still a little soft and the meat is so flavorful.
I want to cut this whole thing down the middle and take a peek inside. Wow, so they really piled up the beef in here, and then there's some pico on top.
That's so good.
I'm shaking my head no, but I mean yes. The quality of the meat is incredible, and the texture of the meat, you can feel like you're chewing on real soft, tender pieces of steak. I think this is a great start. We still have a lot more Tex-Mex to discover today. I think we should keep it going.
Let's do it.
Our second stop today, Molina's Cantina, where the Tex-Mex restaurant biz has been in the family for over 80 years.
Ricardo, put it there.
Meet the third-generation owner of this restaurant, Ricardo Molina.
How would you describe the type of food you're serving here?
We serve Tex-Mex, and we've always served Tex-Mex, and we're proud of it.
For you, what is the big difference between Mexican food and Tex-Mex?
If you go to Mexico, there's so many different regions, it's hard to pinpoint a Mexican food, but you'll find more of an international cuisine in Mexico. Tex-Mex is, we have the crispy tacos, we have chili con carne, chili con queso is like a religion in Texas, you gotta have that.
Chili con queso, and this is a dip.
This is a dip.
We are gonna be trying the chili con queso, but we came especially for the enchilada.
Enchilada means flavored with chili, and this dish is exactly that. A tortilla gets packed with all things delicious, and that gets coated with chili con carne.
Did you have them in the city you grew up in Mexico?
Yes, but the Mexican enchiladas, the tortilla is dipped in a red salsa and there's nothing inside.
Here they use corn tortillas, dipped in a chili ancho water blend. That gets fried in oil to soften the tortilla.
There's nothing in the tortilla? What kind of a prank is this where they give you a tortilla with nothing inside?
Time to fill it up, using a mix of American and cheddar cheese. Roll it and top it with diced onions and smother the entire thing with chili con carne. Just when you think we're done, more cheese. That gets to melt in the oven. Finally, a fried egg is the cherry on top.
Well, time to eat this food, I guess.
Yes.
Before we dig in, we must experience a Tex-Mex staple, chili con queso.
Chili in Spanish means chili. Wait, is that right?
Some say it's the unofficial food of Texas.
Yeah.
Ah.
This particular queso is made with highly processed Velveeta cheese, so this here might just be Ricardo's own creation.
We gotta be quick, because this is made with Velveeta. That means any second it's gonna become so hard that if you threw it at your mother, she would fall to the ground and start hemorrhaging. So give it a little bit of a dip. That's very good.
That's so good.
The beef is well flavored. The cheese is super creamy.
You can't go wrong with queso, and it's just a staple in Tex-Mex, so you gotta have queso if you go to a Tex-Mex restaurant. Like, you just have to.
I'm ready. I'm appetized. It's time for the main course, the enchilada. Now, I would dare anybody to look at my plate and try to figure out where it is. What is the sauce that's kind of enveloping the whole enchilada?
This is topped with chile con carne. There's beans in here, there's ground beef as well, and obviously you can see all the cheese on top, and there's also a fried egg.
I'm gonna give that a little bit of like a yolk break. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Before we even get to the enchilada, I gotta have some cheese, some of that chili and yolk. That's yummy.
That's good.
Let me dig up one of these so you guys can really see. I'm gonna excavate this. This is like unearthing a T-Rex leg after 1,000,000 years. Here we go. Whoa.
Whoa.
That is an enchilada. Let's try it
Cheers.
out.
The cheese really comes through, even though it's a little bit inside.
Yeah, a little bit. And you're used to nothing, so it should be kind of comforting, right?
Yeah.
It's delicious, it's well spiced, and it is so heavy. I think the only way to balance it out would be with like a lime margarita. We're not gonna get one of those here, but I think we will at our next destination. We still have one food in front of us, the fajitas.
Our Tex-Mex finale is a fiery one. Here at El Tiempo, they serve fajitas. And you've never seen fajitas like this.
Dominic, put her there. A pleasure to be here.
Meet the man behind this incredible fajitas experience, Dominic Lorenzo.
El Tiempo. Now, is that Spanish for the tiempo?
The time.
And why that name?
So we like to say, when you walk into El Tiempo, we welcome you into our home with open arms, where you can remember the past, enjoy the present, think about the future.
And if I drink enough of your margaritas, I can forget the past and not worry about the future.
Dominic's grandmother is a legend, a Tex-Mex icon known as Mama Nympha. In 1973, she started her first 10-table restaurant, selling tacos with meat.
Tacos al carbon is what it was called back then. Basically means tacos over wood-burning grill.
This dish eventually became fajitas, as we know them today. The word fajita means skirt, as in skirt steak. In the past, this cut wasn't very popular among the American public, and it was often discarded or thrown away. Enter Mama Nympha. She took this off-cut nobody wanted and transformed it into a dish people had to have.
She didn't invent the fajita, but she is credited with introducing the fajita into the American culinary lexicon.
Fajitas here start with the skirt steak, basted in a sauce they call agra negra, which gives it its color and flavor. Then a touch of their in-house spice blend, which contains pepper, garlic, salt, and other flavor enhancers. Now, their custom-made tabletop grill.
Instead of the typical hot plate I would see at a Mexican restaurant, it's gonna be this.
Yes.
Cool.
First, prepare the skillet, searing hot over the fire. Add a bed of caramelized onions, a cup of garlic butter dip, and the star of the cast iron stage, the sliced fajitas. Load the grill with hot coals and place the skillet on top.
At any minute now, the fajitas are gonna come here. Oh, there it is.
Wow.
I feel like I need safety glasses. It looks amazing. I don't want to get too close because I'm going to burn out my retinas with all this flying specks of grease.
Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, these are beautifully cooked.
Yeah.
Still crazy steaming hot. And then here we got in this cup, what? I don't know what. What is that?
Garlic butter.
Butter is a condiment here. Actual butter. I think we should just try some of this beef.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a little bit of a dip in the butter. You ready?
Ready?
Cheers. Whoa.
Oh my God.
No joke, that's amazing. The quality of this beef sets it apart from any other fajita. It's so tender, and the way they've cut against the grain makes it so soft. I mean, you can see this is still juicy, bloody red on the inside.
So tender. That garlic butter makes it even better.
Oh, I know what we missed.
Oh, margaritas.
Yeah, put them up. Cheers.
Cheers.
We made it to the end. Wow, can you drive me home?
I know. These are strong.
That's really good.
Gotta start with flour tortilla.
Yes, I love the flour tortilla. I'm gonna lay down my beefy little chunk here. I'm gonna give this a little bit of rice, some cheese, a little pico, some sour cream. All right, check out these rolling abilities. I learned how to roll in Vietnam. Oh, I forgot to put butter. Can I just dip it in the butter?
I'm just gonna dip it too.
We're eating healthy today.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow. This is my kind of Tex-Mex. The beef is sharing the flavors with everybody else in here. They're all getting along. They balance each other out. It's a beautiful thing. This is one of the things I hate about trying new foods is when am I gonna come to Houston again to try this? It's not soon. They're doing something really special here. I love the history and I love the story behind it. The fact that Mama Nympha, his grandmother, was the one behind this food. She found a market advantage. She saw meat that people weren't capitalizing on, something being thrown out, and she made it delicious, and folks loved it. Eventually, that name became synonymous with fajitas, and it became what we're experiencing now today. Last of all, Tex-Mex. I think there's too many names, too many labels. People are compelled to put food and to put everything into little boxes and to organize it and to understand it. There's no easy way to categorize or define what Tex-Mex is. All I know is if you want good Tex-Mex, you better come to Texas. Best Ever Food Review Show is a small team of independent creators, and everything we do here works because of you guys. Click the link in our description to join our Patreon and receive exclusive benefits. A peace. This happens to be beef. How do you say beef?
Beef. Oh man, that's a good question.
You forgot the word beef? Do you think I could work at Chipotle?
Yeah, you could definitely work there.
Do you think I'm overqualified or underqualified?
Maybe just right, yeah.
Just like a good fit?
Yeah, just a good fit.
What about my personal skills? Are those slightly above average?
Above average.
About average. Sounds about right. How do you say chicken? Pollo?
Yeah, pollo.
El pollo loco. I'm gonna do one more flour tortilla.
Did you finish the first one already?
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about Tex-Mex. I know I sure did, and I didn't leave confused at all. A big thank you to Daniela for joining me today. You can follow her and her fun food adventures here on her Instagram page. See that address right there? Gentlemen, polite DMs only. Guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right, let's go. How about fried ice cream? Is that Tex-Mex?